probably tries to not capture like yelling into the distance.
It clipped. Her microphone clipped.
I'm going to use 4 force point.
He's not done.
Did you
typing.
already do it? Oh, is it?
I just sent it.
I trust you anyway. Like, I don't think you're gonna...
I know, but I like to do it because it adds tension.
It does. And I like the fact that you were doing it anyway. I felt good saying it then. So
I like being in on it.
Okay, 4. And you're sticking with 4. I want to hear that finally, because you're not going to be able to add any force points to it after I give you this information.
I want to reveal what it means. Okay.
But he just weaseled you into more force points. Just
force
FYI.
points have a roll. Can I give you the results of the roll?
No.
Yeah. You just gotta burn them. You're just burning them.
5.
You're in my world now.
Wow.
I want to hear you say, I'm certain that's it, and then I'll go forward, because I don't want to go forward, then you have you been like, well, no, actually, I want to add, or, oh man, I'm happy I didn't overspend.
Can Crystal add any force points?
No.
You're right. No, now she knows. So she can't do that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. He knew your plan. He knew your plan the whole time. He did this on purpose.
Keychain? You have that keychain I got you handy somewhere?
It's in the bedroom. I can't.
That's what you're making me think of.
Just give him
I'm gonna use 2 of them.
2 force points.
Yeah.
You're only gonna go with 2.
Yeah.
2 instead of 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
I just say the phrase, and then I'll move forward.
I'm gonna use 2 force points.
Should have go big or go home. Go big.
You just gotta say
2, I mean, 2 times 2 plus 1, 5.
Say I'm certain when you're sure the number, and then I'm
sure that I want to spend 5.
Okay. That can tell you the order of 2 planets to make, 2 missions to successfully get 2 of them done. Do you want to know the first 2 you need to do, or the last 2 you need to do, or the middle 2?
And is this in line with my destiny? Because that is...
This is
in what relation is this urgency? Like,
this was
priority
when you asked. You said, "What order would it need to be in to get to do all of them?"
So time management. This is the order for time management.
This is the order in order to do all of them.
The first 2.
Well, you know Howie Mandel is the first one.
The first 2, in order to do all of them, would be Ord Mantell, followed by Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, you should have picked the middle 2, because we kind of already knew what the first one was going to be.
Okay, well, I go to the computers, like, I'm like running to our ship. I'm like, let's go. There's only one way we can do all of this, and I don't even know what it is, but I know what we have to do first.
Right.
And we're going to Ord Mantell, and then Nar Shaddaa.
Well, to take you at your word.
You have to trust me.
I love you guys are like, Orax. He's like, Nar Shaddaa, Orax, Nar Shaddaa. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Ord Mantell. And then he just leaves.
We have to go.
And I'm like,
we can do all of it. I promise it will work out if we don't suck.
You know what? Last time he just ran out of a place. He did throw a giant ship into that building, kind of saved our ass. So, I guess.
But he always throws us into these situations. God damn it.
He's pretty good at
I'll throw you out of it, too.
But you're already gone. You're already gone. You've already
taken you right now.
So far, the casualty count is relatively low.
I'm gonna trust that he wouldn't be making this hasty decision if he didn't have a good reason. So I'm going with it.
So, but the thing is, we're going to Howie Mandel, and we have no idea why we're going.
Yeah, what exactly was the...
There's no fucking info.
Bobby never knew either.
Of all,
We'll find out on the way.
Bobby.
I mean, that's all we were told was, I need you to go here, and I'll tell you later, right? I mean, that's pretty much
what they told you is they need you to go to Ord Mantell to stop something from happening there that's real bad. They can't tell what it is, but they can sense something bad is going to happen there. And
the Force will guide us.
If you guys
find out there,
get there, hopefully you can stop it.
Yeah.
It's screaming at me that we need to go to Ord Mantell. But we can do all of this if we move right now. Which that's some of what I said before I started going to the ship.
To be clear,
hoping everyone's following.
For the sake of everyone to understand, doing all of this does not mean no repercussions doing it in that order.
Thanks.
Han Solo could have paid Jabba the Hutt and not been frozen in carbonite.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he chose to help Luke.
Yeah.
And he put off his debts. So it's not that, Han didn't still get to participate in the Battle of Endor, but he did get turned into a wall ornament for a while.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was stressing.
I feel like the fate of the shards on Orax are going to be seriously hit if we hesitate on that. My people, I recall the vision and my people being infused into armors in a person for power, yeah.
Sorry, continue. Yeah, I'm pretty concerned about what kind of activities going on there as well. So I don't want to put it off too long because...
Okay, you guys are going to freaking kill me. Okay,
welcome to the pod show.
Crystal, if you're willing to impart some of your will to me, then possibly we can, or then Vice. Maybe I can see these visions again and know if us doing them in this order will affect what we want to accomplish on Orax.
All right, so
basically I'm saying maybe offer some force points.
Yeah.
What about a point of inspiration?
A point of inspiration.
To try to help him focus on what he needs to focus on?
Okay, yeah. I'll say with the point of inspiration, he only needs to spend 2 force points to relive the visions and get a sense for how the missions would affect those.
Okay.
Want a force point?
7. Wait, can Crystal give me any of those?
She can give you one of them.
Okay. Crystal?
Got it.
Okay,
got
awesome.
Okay. So, looking back at the visions that you all received and that Pahd received, you're getting the sense that no matter what order you do these in, there will be some sacrifice to make. I guess it's probably worth noting that every time I post a quote for you guys, it is related to some aspect of the story that is yet to occur. And there was one back on May 19th that is, politics is not the art of the possible. It consists in choosing between the disastrous and the unpalatable.
Yep, I remember that.
When we discuss disastrous and unpalatable, Ord Mantell, the later you wait, goes from a fairly simple mission to a full-on fucking disaster. If you wait on Orax, you are actively pushing that vision into reality of the crystals and everything. The longer that waits, the more likely that is to occur. Not necessarily if it's not first, but definitely if it's last. Nar Shaddaa So Val wasn't with you guys when you got the visions.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer, because I had visions written for him that he would have gotten along with y'all. But I'll say this, you get a light sense of impact to Val if it is delayed very long. Again, maybe not if it's first or second, but definitely if it's last. And then the one that you don't see any sort of harm in being at the end of the order is the one for the Night Sisters.
The bones.
As far as the visions go. Although, you get a very direct sense that by leaving that one for last, some other fairly not great thing will start to happen.
She's going to be
consequence of that.
So pissed off at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like kind of super scary too. So
Your girl is going to be mad.
Yeah. those witches can roll.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, the thing is, if whatever y'all are deciding to do, I'm completely fine with. But I'm really looking to need to go and take care of this stuff on Narshada pretty soon. So
this is what I'm
We
thinking.
should do that second.
Okay, this
And
here.
Portmanteau first.
I think we should do Portmanteau first. Portmanteau. I know that's not it. I know that's not it, but every time I hear it, that word just it's anyway.
Kathmandu, okay.
Yeah, there you go. There's another one. I say we do that first, and then we discuss our next move at that time. I don't think we have to plan it all out right now. I think we can all agree on our first mission, and then depending on how quickly we get that done, our proximity to the next planet, how alive everyone is, all those kind of things, we can decide from there. What do y'all think?
I think we know a little bit about the weight of our decision now, and I'm with the group. If we want to go to, Ord Mantell first, then
I do have to caveat that the Force and the future change, so these aren't set in stone.
Yeah. Well,
but
yeah, I'm with you guys.
I do
I'm
think
not
we
going to
should
leave
go
you guys
to
hanging.
Ornamental.
If this is where we're going to
Let's
go,
go.
let's go.
Let's do it.
And then, yeah. Orax is on the other side of the galaxy, so
Let's just start with this, and
I do kind
play
of
it by
feel
ear.
like don't make Orax last.
No, I don't want it to be last. It's
I'm
definitely
thinking
going to be
it's third.
between.
Let's piss off the vampires.
Yeah.
yeah,
let's
fuck it.
go.
All right.
Our,
Manto.
Howie Mandel.
whatever the vote is,
We're going to Bobby's.
like I either want to do Oryx or
Trajectory rise.
Mantel first.
Well,
And then
I'll agree
Narshada
on-
second, no matter what.
Portmanteau
Because-
first, and second.
We will not delay Val's any longer than that. Whatever, that one second for sure.
okay.
I don't
No.
want to be morbid. I'm just trying to state the facts. I'm just saying, if Val dies on the next planet, we don't really need to make that our priority anymore.
He could always die. He could always
So
die.
I think that's why we kind
You're
of
gonna
need
be
to go.
okay, Val.
We need to
got you
play
back.
by, who's alive.
I see.
and
I
whose
see.
priorities are still.
Just remember that like everybody has the possibility
Well,
of dying.
I remember the photon.
Absolutely, Val. I completely
Peter.
agree. It's not anything against you personally. I completely respect your life. Any one of us could die on that planet. I'm just saying, the priorities are those of the living. So
Okay.
we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh my gosh.
Rough.
What the hell?
Rough.
If I redirect a blaster bolt the wrong way, don't get mad, all right?
Wow.
No.
I was always a little suspicious of this droid man. It's kind of a shady thing to say.
I've definitely fought droids that look like him before.
Yeah, I don't
All right,
But
so
I
we're
have
going
a
to have
green
a
heart. Yeah. Ord Mantell, let's go.
Let's roll. Are we taking 2 ships then?
No, we're going to take 1 ship because if we do somehow make it to Nashara, then I need to pick up my ship. So.
Oh, you've got a ship waiting for you.
Maker?
I have my ship. My ship is on
Yeah, that's what I
Nashara.
mean. Your ship is waiting for you.
Cool.
Cool.
I hope that it is.
Hopefully. All right. So everybody in the Orphan Maker. Then Val, are you going to take over piloting the Orphan Maker in my place?
That's fucking hilarious.
Because you're probably a better pilot than I am.
C.
Hmm.
Okay, you guys are headed straight there.
Are we all in the same ship?
Yes, we are all in the same ship.
Okay.
And how far is that?
Ord Mantell is not super far from where you guys are at. It's in the north central part of the galaxy. You guys are in the sort of northeast of the galaxy. Mm-hmm. As far as galactic travel goes, you guys are like in Vermont, and this is
we're going to Vermont,
Ohio.
Okay,
so it's it's not close, but it's not super far away.
So,
is in Ohio.
Could we? I guess I don't want to finish it right now, but I want to start working on a, like, the little sites that like the Mandalorians have on their helmets.
The scouters
for
like
missiles.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah, the personal RPGs.
Yeah, it's like an antenna, but it comes down over your head. Yeah.
I want to start working on one of those for our droid boy. So,
are you talking about Riteks or your little dickhead droid?
Yeah, Riteks or okay.
Riteks.
I was hoping it was
oh shit, that's
Reaper.
Pretty cool. Damn. Okay, it's gonna be D6. 4 through 6. It's Riteks. It's 4. Okay. I just want to start working on it. I don't know how long it'll take because I am just literally using stuff I have around the house. Because I did not buy anything for this.
Do we know that Ord Mantell is... Do we know anything really kind of about the planet? Like, is it under the Empire, or is it...
Sounds like galactic lore.
I know. It is, but I'm getting it out ahead of time, right?
What do we know going in?
I just want to know that if we're gonna meet some kind of resistance trying to get on the planet, or if this is just gonna be a go right on in to spaceport.
So Ord Mantell is, well, I guess give me your galactic lore, Val.
18.
Do you want us all to do a galactic lore? I mean, we would all be contributing knowledge to what we're going into, right?
In theory, Val's the one who asked what he knew specifically. If you're all asking what you all know.
Well, I feel like we would be discussing it. Val would maybe be asking.
Leading the discussion?
Yeah,
okay, An 18 from Val.
23 from me.
23 from Riteks.
16.
16 from Denvice.
Galactic lore.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
18.
18, 16, 23.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay. Let's start with the 16. So, 16, the Ord Mantell is more or less it's kind of a scrapyard planet. It's got lots of giant scrapyards and stuff on it. The Black Sun has a lot of influence here. A lot of influence here. The Confederacy of Independent Systems attacked it during the Clone Wars. It's the headquarters of the 8th Sector Army for the Empire. They had a clone trooper barracks there. It has fleet support. It's got a major Republic Navy presence. It's not super well. The Imperial, I guess, the Empire isn't really well liked on Ord Mantell, but it's heavily bribed to stay on the straight and narrow, more or less. So, more or less, it sticks with the Empire through thick and thin due to a large amount of money that is flowing into the politicians and the corporations' pockets from the Empire. That's a 16. With an 18, we can add to that it is currently being run by Grand Moff Vanko, who used to be in charge of the 8th Republic Army. With a 23, we can add in that it is it's sort of a backwatery type of planet in a lot of ways. Most people don't like to go here. It has some shipyards and things. The Empire and the Republic, like I said, they pump a lot of money into it because of the fact that its location in the Outer Rim provides access to a quadrant of the galaxy that they're trying to develop. Ord Mantell is sort of the linchpin towards developing this northwest portion of the galaxy. It's fairly important. And there's some big, scary monsters known as Mantellan Savrips that a lot of people think are primitive, but are actually almost, of just average human intelligence. But they're big, beastly things, and they live in the scrap fields on the planet. The scrap fields, by the way, have ships and just waste yards going all the way back to the Old Republic. So it's possible that you'll find even other orphan maker parts here, because it's got stuff from that long ago. It's also fairly widely known as a dumping ground for assassin droids. When people are done with them, they wipe their memory and they just fucking throw them in the scrapyard here. So it can be a kind of dangerous world to just wander through the scrapyards, because the assassin droids just kill literally anything they see out there. That is what you guys know about Ord Mantell.
Sweet.
We got some knowledge.
Parts for the orphan maker and potential me parts, maybe. All right, well, we're going.
I want to work on making some documents for our ship.
Okay. What else is anybody doing while you guys... I'm assuming you're flying there now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're on...
Let's hear the used computer check for that hyperspace.
I was just going to say, let's try to get another one of those sweet shortcuts like we did last time.
Hey, so you and R3 both make a roll, or you want +2 to yours? Or how you want to do it, Clayton?
You roll it.
Is it going to be who's rolling for? Is it just R3?
Two people doing use computer. It can be R3 and a person. Pack? It's going to be use computer to plot the route.
Okay. Oh yeah.
29 for R3. Roll this.
You want me to roll it, or
who else is gonna roll? I have a 11 and use computer. So
Yeah, I mean, I got a 12 in it, so I'll roll it. I mean, I guess since I'm driving, I'll go ahead and be trying to plot it.
Yeah,
I have a good use computer too.
Oh, that was trash.
Good.
I got a 14.
Yeah.
Just whoever's driving, I was thinking it was be doing it and
I did a
Well,
14. So
is it Val and Riteks driving now, or
It's probably Val and Retex, but it could be Val and Denvice.
I was thinking
or
that
is it? I thought it was
R3
Val
is
and R3.
always up there. I don't mind whatever.
I rolled a 14, Clayton.
What's that?
I rolled a 14.
14 total?
Yeah.
I got a
So
28.
28.
We'll say it's
Not too bad.
Val and Retex.
Yeah.
Okay. You get a hyperspace route there. It's stable. It's nothing spectacular. But it'll get you there. It will be, we'll say, a 12-hour hyperspace jump. So you have time to rest. You have time to meditate. You have time to discuss and think and plan. So what are you guys going to be doing in that downtime?
I have a quick question. Approximately how much time will have passed from when I imbued my lightsaber between then and when we get there? Will it have been 24 hours?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what I could be doing.
I mean, I kind of feel like there's not really that much to do right now.
Yeah, I don't have anything to upgrade myself or
Yeah, can we just fast forward to getting there?
You could
How does that work?
yeah, mechanics. You could help me reduce the time it takes to make you a helmet, or basically you would have to integrate a heads-up display into your.
because he's doing that for me. Yeah, I would definitely. I'll help you, and you're trying to attach that to me. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have any ammo for this. This is just I had the idea just now. I'm like, I should be doing something.
Okay, roll the checks.
Upgrades are always nice.
What is... Okay, this is going to be mechanics. I don't even know what the attachment is, but I was... I'm sure we'll... Oh my god, dude!
That's a 1.
Yes!
You get a 20?
I got a nat 20.
Finally.
And my...
I have a tendency to get one right at the beginning and then kind of...
My mechanics is already plus 13, so it'd be 33, but it's a nat 20.
I got a 15.
We'll say you can finish it by the end of this trip.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Nat 20? That's worth that.
We just gotta get you some, basically, the next thing we need to work on is, probably in the black market would be the best place to do it. I can't build explosives themselves very easily, probably, but we need a pack with basically little missiles on it.
Does that have stats on it?
I do not know. I know that I can find something,
Okay.
So I
If
don't
you
have
can't find anything, I have some ideas, but if you find something, let me know.
Okay, if you want to throw it down, I'm okay with that. I figured you might have an idea.
Yeah, I would say with it flipped down, basically you can sacrifice your move action to lock on and gain a +2 to attacks that turn.
Oh, nice.
So
this would be I sacrifice my move action, get a +2 to attacks from rockets off this little mount, right?
This would be a
that's
+2 to any attack you make.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better than I was hoping it would be, because that makes you more badass at what you already do. I was just gonna use some rockets. Maybe I can add that functionality later, but it's probably gonna be a pretty difficult check, I gotta say. This sounds like a second major upgrade.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
So that's happening. Val, is there anything you're working on? Or you just sleeping, hat tucked over your eyes?
Yep, I'm chilling, outlaw, sleeping.
Okay. So you guys continue on, and you arrive at Ord Mantell, a vaguely Earth-like-ish planet. A little bit dirty looking. The atmosphere's gross. Large scrap yards across the surface. It is the crown jewel of the Bright Jewel sector. Has 15 moons. It's on 2 major trade routes. And it's about 20,000 light years from the core of the galaxy. That all said, you have a whole planet where you landed. There is a few major points of interest: the scraplands, the casino district, the major city, the Avilitan, which is an island. There's a city built around the first galactic bank of Ord Mantell. Or you could just pick some place.
Rancor cave somewhere?
So this is the missions that specifically we didn't really have much information on. Is that correct?
Yep.
So we don't really know where to go.
I think as force users should
y'all.
But I mean,
get a feel for this.
Aside from that, I mean, with the information we have, we've just landed on this planet, and we just know somewhere on this planet we need to do something.
You haven't landed yet, but yeah, you know that there's something that is supposed to happen, and hopefully you guys can stop it.
But we don't know who to get in touch with.
You don't know who, where, when, why, or what, other than
just a planet
somewhere. Yep.
I do not want to sacrifice any more force points, because I've already pretty much I already overreached the uses of that force power, and that's what those extra force points for that.
Hey, if you want to overreach again, I will support that decision based on ludicrous force point usage.
They can do it, and they'll have to spend even more force points because they don't even have a power remotely similar.
All right. So are we about to be landing now, or what?
You guys haven't picked any destination.
Correct. I'm waiting on you force people to tell me where to go.
So those destinations was where to land.
Yeah. We need to use the force to guide us.
Yeah,
right.
And we
force sensitive
have to just kind of rely on a general feel between us.
See what we all kind of
including I think this feel is going to be just as strong in our non-force sensitive here, because the force guides him, even though he doesn't wield the force.
Force by proxy?
Val's over there letting the force take the wheel.
Force is everywhere.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's telling me. It's like trying to preach to Jesus, trying to talk to God. I don't hear shit,
But it is you.
Sure.
You make the Lord very nervous.
And then the Lord said,
between us all.
What do we roll for that then?
I put the plane on
this is a made up thing.
I put the plane on autopilot because the force is going to be letting us go where it wants us to go.
I will take a sacrifice of 2 force points from each player in order to tell you where you need to land, or you can land wherever and figure out if you need to go somewhere else.
Sweet.
There's nothing in between those options. Like we rolled.
You can make a
maybe
pitch.
There's lots of things. I'm sure there's things that if I had a week to think about it, I would think of 5 of them. But right now we have to pick something. So there's no in betweens. We have to.
I mean,
I don't feel good about spending more.
If y'all are not coming up with a decision, I'm landing us at the casino.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Val's taking it down to the casino district.
Well, I mean, that's time to rest. I can see. I could use Instrument of the Force again.
I mean, I think if we gamble good enough, they'll give us a free room for the night.
So.
Yeah.
By the time we got there, I could use that again without.
Oh, I would
being
like to
weird
also
with it.
note that before landing, I would imbue my lightsaber once again.
Okay. So you guys land in the casino district. The ships are, I mean, it seems like a normal planet. And things are pretty normal. Nothing crazy. Some officials come out with paperwork. They said it's 500 credits to dock here.
500 credits to dock here?
fucking horse.
Can somebody kind of maybe... What's the one to...
I'm not mind tricking to not pay it. I'm a Jedi.
Alright, well, okay, how about not mind tricking? How about just, like, persuasion to,
I look at the guy. I look at the guy and I say, parking is free.
Maybe.
You can try.
I waved my hand and said, parking is free.
Why not,
Right.
I've seen you guys
Den
do
Vice
it.
doesn't have any scruples about that kind of shit.
Don't give a shit.
She's using mind trick?
I'm like, I'm just...
She's persuading.
I'm just persuading.
She's just like, is it really 500?
Is it really? Is it
my hair in. Oh, snap. Okay, so...
She like shows off her gigantic head.
He's into it.
29.
A 29?
We're parking for free, bro.
Hilarious.
Oh,
she looks
God.
like wife from Coneheads.
Fine. They see Den Vice and she's showing off her giant, bulbous, wrinkly ass forehead.
No, I'm on a cute hat and just my red hair's out.
She's been putting fucking like L'Oreal cream on there, bro. It ain't really.
And the one guy turns to the other guy and whispers like, and they go, actually, we have a special right now, and you can dock here for 100 credits, but you need to, and he slides you a thing, give us your comm code.
Oh, he wants your phone number.
Worry.
What's your phone number?
Don't worry. I know this trick. I take the whatever it is that he slides me, and I carefully, with a smile, input my ex-boyfriend's phone number.
Yes.
Or comm code, that is.
Yes.
And I slide it back to him with a wink.
And he blushes, and he's like, he turns to the other guy, and he goes, I told you that'd work. We're not going to have to scrap this one. And he points to the ship. And they go on their way.
So we dump him 100 credits.
So who pays the 100 credits then?
I'll pay it. It's okay.
That you were.
I guess Val got it. I mean, I got him a 400 credit discount, so.
Correct.
So the city, you walk out of the landing pad, and you're like smack dab in the middle of the casino district. There are flashing lights, neon signs, various cars. There's probably, I mean, it's not Coruscant, so you're not talking like 3,000 levels, but there's probably a few hundred levels in this part of the city. Where you're landing, you're 200 levels up.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
So the ground is way down there, but it's nice big sidewalks, and there's like little hyper tubes that take you wherever, and moving sidewalks, and there's taxis stopping along, and all that stuff.
Is there like a nice casino nearby?
There's casinos everywhere. Literally every door is a casino.
I'm gonna take Pahd's advice that I can feel the force, and I go just lean down to the ground and put my hand on the ground, and then I take a little bit of dirt and I throw it in the air and just look for the wind, and I'm like, I'm using the force, guys. We should go that way.
I have a girl who works for me that had a manager asking her how do you know if the machine is crimping correctly or whatever, and she did that exact thing. She was she grabbed a handful of debris and she sprinkled it down and was like, I read the currents. And they were like, what? She's like, the machine has an alarm, it tells me. Oh.
I feel like you taught her that kind of smart ass shit.
I hired her for that, yes.
Nice.
You do that. Roll me a D100.
Where's some hundos? Let's see. That's 67.
67.
Yeah.
When you do that, you find a credit chit with 400 credits on it.
Fuck yeah. Let's go, baby. I'll be like, I'm putting this all on red. And I'll walk in the nearest casino just to go dump it all on red on the roulette table.
Do you do that?
Oh, hell yeah. I just found 4 free pops.
Do y'all follow him into the casino?
Yes.
Y'all
I don't
have
think
yet
this
to
was part of the mission, was it?
I was about to say,
Val?
y'all have yet to use force stuff to figure out where we're going. I'm just.
Well, that's what I said. I think I started to say, but somebody else was talking. But I was gonna say, when I asked about the casinos nearby, I was gonna say, can we do some sort of a force sensitivity, whatever you want to do, perception check to kind of guide us to where we should be going?
Yeah, you can while you follow Val, or you can do it while Val takes off into the casino without y'all.
Yeah.
Well, can we just be walking with him and also doing this? Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Because I'm also curious about his crazy gambling.
Roll me the three of you who are anybody who is trying to sense in the force where you guys need to go. Roll me a use the force check. Val, roll me another D100.
I rolled a nat 1 on the use the force check.
That sounds like Val, yeah.
I also rolled a nat 1.
Oh!
Unfortunate.
43.
43.
Yep.
20.
20. Okay. Pahd.
Oh shit. What was the roll for exactly?
Use the force.
You're trying to tell us where the fuck to go, Pahd.
Yeah, we're trying to decide which casino /
Okay, so use force check. It's 7 plus 17. So
24.
Pretty good.
24. Okay. So we'll start with Val. Are you putting it all on red?
Oh yeah, I just put it all on red.
You lost all of it.
That's what I figured.
Immediately.
Val.
Yeah. But it was, easy come, easy go, right?
It wasn't mine.
Yeah.
So, no big deal there. The Nat 1, Riteks, you cannot help but think of the fact that you're standing in a casino while Val gambles and not stopping the rape and pillage of your people's culture. It's totally disrupting your ability to objectively think about anything. You're just sitting there like in a crisis. Like, what the fuck are we doing? We could be stopping a lab experimenting on my fucking people, and I'm here, and the force is not with you at the moment. You gotta calm yourself down. The 20 and the 24. You sense that your answers and information will come to you if you wait, or you can go hunting for them and maybe get them faster. It doesn't really tell you where to go. It just says that the force is agitated, we'll say. And it's agitated everywhere on the planet right now. Like electrically charged air just waiting to arc.
So literally no pull in any certain direction at all. Nothing feels.
It's more like a pull in every direction.
Okay.
It does let you know that sitting here gambling does not help.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, that was over quick.
The good news is, if you do continue to sit there and gamble, eventually it also lets you know you'll get more information even doing that. There's almost no wrong way to do it as long as your goal is just to get information.
We'll find out about it eventually.
Mission, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking, Val, you've had your fun. You've lost your money. I think it's time for us to move on and see if we can find some more information elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, I only went in there and threw it all down on red, and I was like, once I lost the money, we were walking back out of the casino.
Right. All right, let's roll then.
So, you guys do that, and...
Sorry?
What's going on here? Oh, there we go. There is numerous hotels around if you're looking for a place to stay the night. Are you gonna just start questioning people on the street? What's your method here, and what are you looking for?
I mean,
trying to get like a strange feeling from someone or something. Like because I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking around for anything that's suspicious, anything that stands out. As we're making our way, I'm assuming we're kind of making our way down the street or pathway or whatever.
The strip.
Yeah. I mean, because it's like we're on like the 200th level of the planet or something, right? So that
If the force was acting like that, I want to know where like spikes in it are. Like maybe some type of thing it's emanating from or a source.
You can roll me and use the force check again. Maybe you'll get better.
Dude, I don't know which one of these two dice that just rolled. And one of them says a 20 on it, so it sucks. So I don't think it's that one. Okay. 20. Dirty 20. Dude.
Nope. You would need to significantly increase your use the force check in order to get more information.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or again, you can start randomly asking people questions. You can.
Crystal can.
I don't see, the thing is, I don't know that, like, the shitty thing about all this is we're here to stop something from happening, and we don't even know what the fuck that thing is. So even asking a question, you're gonna be like, hey, do you know of something? Have you talked to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? I mean, like,
excuse me, do you know anything about things?
Things are gonna happen. Things are gonna happen, and we need to know what things are happening.
Is there anybody who looks like, disturbed, kind of like nervous, like some shit's going down, sweating? You know what I mean?
Roll me a D100.
Oh god.
E100. I got mine.
People are very stressed. We're in the fucking casino district.
Yeah, didn't we just sense that it's stressed everywhere?
Where's the real D10? Please stand up. Okay, here we go. 28.
28. On your
On
D100 check?
Wait. This is kind of. Could I use a destiny point? Those are like gold.
Yeah, you can use a destiny point.
Okay.
Yes, you're going to use a destiny point?
Yes.
Okay. You use a destiny point, and contrary to what seems likely, you see a rather nervous-looking, we'll call him a weakway, a nervous-looking weakway, pacing back and forth in front of a large casino that is called the Shadow's Rise Casino.
I'm like, I really don't want to go into this one.
Well, I do think that we should go that way. Didn't Vice raise her hand just now, or
I
you
did.
just?
No, I did. I have a question. I do not know if this is applicable at all, but I was just trying to look through to see if there's anything I had that might be useful. Could I use a knowledge of tactics check to get any indication of where or what the enemy or freaking target is at all?
You know what? Yeah, I'll allow you to do a tactics check.
Okay.
I'll tell you it has to be pretty good though.
2 sessions in a row, she's used the tactics and asked to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's good. I think that is smart to use those type of skills. That's really good.
It's less fun than blowing a ton of force points, but it's okay, I guess.
Well,
No, I don't think that's fun. I did not like that.
All right, I got a 17.
17. That's what you're sticking with?
No, it's not what I'm sticking with. I'm gonna use some of my force points, obviously, like 3 of them. No, wait, how do I have to roll for it, right? Which one do I roll?
D8 for you.
Let me find it. I'm bad at dice. Okay.
It's like
5.
What's that?
It's a 5.
So 22.
Mm-hmm. 22.
22 on tactics. You think about Ord Mantell and what's special about it. It's the doorway to a fairly underutilized region of the galaxy. It's got a lot of space that nobody goes into in the scrapyards. If somebody wanted to set up a base, a facility, or do something, the scrapyards would be a good place to do that.
So, so since we know that this is like basically a drop-off point for major construction ideas. Right, this is like kind of like where I guess they would bring all like kind of equipment and bring everything to this place to be able to readily access materials, equipment to major construction events that are happening in this area. I'm thinking that we all get back in the ship and we go and we fly to see if we can see any kind of major construction industrial area that's kind of like like some place that has overstocked materials, like building materials, I think that's probably a good place for us to go and start looking.
I'm assuming that Val came to this conclusion after I shared with him what I perceived from my knowledge of tactics.
Definitely.
I do want to go talk to that nervous-looking dude.
Go talk to
The
the
weak
nervous
way?
guy.
Yeah,
Maybe talk to the nervous dude and then look for a sort of
like that's
scrapyard
like
area of the planet.
you get one destiny point a level, so it's like pretty serious to use that.
Nah, fuck it. You burned it. You guys have better information. Leave.
Now let's go talk to the nervous guy first.
Yeah.
Talk to all
We'll
purpose
look for this.
here.
Talk to
The weak
nervous and then
way.
scrapyard.
You go up to the weak way, and he's like, what, what do you need?
Sounds like Dobby.
What do you,
He's on spice.
what do you need?
What are you nervous about? Tell me. We're all
I'm,
friends.
I'm
That's mind
not nervous. You're using mind trick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't need to roll it.
All right.
His guy's mind was weak before he got addicted to spice.
His mind could be tricked quite easily.
He goes, the Hut cartels, they're abandoning the Shada. They're abandoning it. They're leaving. They got news from somebody, and they're leaving. They're all gone. All the Huts left, and all the important people left, and the casino is a shell. It's a shell that is getting money, but it's not going anywhere. They cut off. They left, and I don't know why, but I want to leave. Let me leave with you, please.
Leave.
He scurries off.
I use mind trick again just for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I turn around and I say, I'm not sure what we can do here. I have a bad feeling. I don't know. People are leaving this planet. Quickly, the important ones.
Yeah,
If we can't find out what the problem is quick, then we need to go. That's what I think.
I think we need to go look for some sort of abandoned scrapyard sort of area. I was already talking to Val earlier about this. I think that's going to be our best plan of action from here on to kind of find what we're looking for.
So,
It would be a waste of time to drive to this planet and then leave with nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not leaving with no information.
I mean,
that may be why it's quick here.
So would we know?
Let's see what we can fly around and see if we can find an area that looks a little more.
Would we know that he was referring to the casino, the Shada? Do we know that the Huts own this casino and they left?
So, Pahd's the one he was talking to. I assume you and Den Weiss were back behind. But Pahd would definitely understand that the Weequay was talking about the casino.
Okay. So,
depending on what he shared.
Yeah.
I would share all of that with him. I want them to be... I want to accomplish this goal, and I want multiple brains combined.
So I'm wondering if somebody has pushed the Huts out, using this as like a shell, basically, for money funneling into it, because he did say something about that money was still coming in, but their Huts are gone, right? So that means that somebody's in there receiving money still. And that does, you don't just push the Huts out of a shady ordeal like a casino, That's gotta be
the casino that we were just in? Or
the vibe I was getting was that they were leaving because shit was about to go down here. And with all the shit that's been going down, I feel like shit might go down here.
Okay.
You sound like the prophets.
That is the feeling I'm getting. So
I'm sensing shit is about to go down.
I just hope it's in a like not an explosion-y way. You know what I mean?
Just real fast time out.
I don't want to be glass.
I played the Road to El Dorado Disney movie, if you know it, drinking game with my cousin Tiffany once. And one of the rules was you drink every time shit's going down. And there were so many times that we perceived, oh, shit's going down right now. Like that's a very general drinking game rule.
Yeah.
We got very, very wasted that night.
Nice.
So, are you guys going back to the ship? Are you gonna investigate the casino more, try and get more information on somebody that's not a drug addict, or are you getting the scrap yards?
We're
rented a vehicle?
We're right close to the casino at this point, so I figure if we want to follow that lead, now's the time to do it. So
I would say so.
Take a vote. And you guys want to kind of investigate that, decide if it goes anywhere.
I'm in it.
All right.
We're here.
All right.
At this point, it's probably more gather information than anything. I hope somebody is proficient in it.
Gathering information.
That's just what my guess is.
Kind of feels like a gather
information is exactly what you guys need to be rolling.
Yes, and
right. Well, so let's
go. Let's go talk.
Let's get to that casino.
Yeah. We just go bust the door open.
Fucking kick down the door with my brand new boots.
Yeah. Yep, that's what we do.
Okay, what's Pahds? 30?
What are we doing? Gather information?
Gather information. Yep.
I'm trying to find what my gather information is.
I have a plus 12 and it's a
21.
I rolled 18.
21. What to do something for me.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad. 23.
Okay.
Didn't even know I was proficient.
18.
18. Okay. So you guys don't split up, but you do spread out across the casino. With an 18, you confirm that the biggest high rollers are all missing. Like everybody's noticed that none of the normal high rollers are here. They're all sort of gone. The upper levels where the huts normally don't let anybody, they've been supposedly allowing people up there. Hardly anybody's trying it because it's normally real dangerous to go up there without invitation. But a few people have gone up and come back and been like, yeah, the tables are open. Shit's like fucking, it's fire up there. Things are nice. 21 and 23. You're hearing rumors that somebody has pushed the huts out and has assumed control of the casino. Somebody has done that because the huts don't just leave anywhere.
Correct.
Somebody big had to push them out. Now,
because they're big.
Black Sun isn't big enough to do that. The Republic wasn't big enough to do that.
The Empire,
in theory, might be if they really came down on the huts, but that would be wild. That would be such a drastic
they would have to
move.
Do something serious to get the Empire that worked up.
With a 30, you are you catch that in the back freight elevators there are big ass like fucking bodyguard dudes, Wookiees, Trandoshan, and other just huge species that are various guards and bounty hunters and shit like that that are moving materials down these freight elevators and out, probably gathering all of the stuff that was the huts and taking it to get it off world. You overhear some of them talking that the huts have cut a deal with somebody and they've decided that they're giving up the casino to this somebody, but that somebody hasn't shown up to lay claim to it yet.
So have we met back
relay
up?
this to them.
Yeah, I was about to say we've met up and kind of discussed all this going forward. Do the bodyguards seem like they are hut mercenary guys or whatever? Okay, so it's the huts that are moving their shit out, right?
Yep.
So,
and this happened. Maybe it sounds like they started moving stuff within the past 4 or 5 hours.
It's all very recent.
Yeah.
Not like 7 years recent.
I really want to know who. A hint of who would buy out or push out the huts.
Well, I mean, I don't know. This is like, like I said, this is a major. This is a major hub for designs that are going to be moving forward. I mean, as wild and crazy as it may sound, I honestly think it's the Empire pushed the huts out because they're going to use this as a staging ground. I think we need to do some like reconnaissance of like basically trying to stake out the place and just kind of watch for suspicious looking individuals that are.
Maybe we could plant some things places. Some recording devices in some strategic areas.
Does anybody have recording devices on them? Or are we just going to improvise recording devices?
Yeah, can we put your droid somewhere? Put him in a trash can, hide him in a corner, he can be recording.
Yeah, dude, and you can just put my shard on like a little necklace, you can wear it around.
I'll wear it, I'll go to a club. It'll be perfect.
He is not an inconspicuous droid at all.
No, he would fuck it up. I don't trust him with this mission at all. It was a joke.
He looks like a straight up tactical battle droid.
Yeah.